A related question then is whether a Christian has any business at all purchasing something merely for entertainment, merely for frivolity, just for enjoyment.
How can I say? Oh my goodness. Yes, I think so.
They do. Can you defend that more?
Well, I want to say amen to everything that Randy has said, and I think it's right, and I think it's a challenge. It's just stronger than I would say it, but I admire his courage for saying it. 1 Timothy 6:17 says the rich in this world, I think I should read it.
I've got it right here. I'll read it as you're turning to it, and then you comment on it. As for the rich in this present age, charge them not to be haughty, nor to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy.
Okay. God richly provides us with everything to enjoy. So, let's see. I think it was a week ago. I had to go to Chicago for a board meeting for Crossway Books. Margaret and I decided to stay 2 extra days and to stay downtown Chicago in a hotel. Why? Because it was fun. I think God blesses that. And in fact, our granddaughter and her mother flew in from out of state, and so we had some time with them. And that was just using money for enjoyment. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I agree, and I think the powerful thing about this is the context. Because in this context, he is talking to people who he's calling rich, and he is calling upon them to do good, be rich in good works, be generous, and ready to share. That immediately follows looking to God, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy. Mm-hmm. In other words, we can take the abundance he's given us and enjoy it. And I do things with my wife, Nancy, just exactly what Wayne is talking about with Margaret, where we'll go places, we'll do things, we'll often do that very thing. Add on several days when I'm going to speak somewhere. We recently spoke in Southern California, and we had 3 days in between speaking engagements. What do? 3-day pass to Disneyland. We had a blast. It was just great. We had so much fun, and it enriches our marriage. It strengthens us. It renews us. God's got not only the sabbatical seasons, the Sabbath itself, but the sabbatical years. He's got the feasts. These feasts, I mean, how can you justify the feast on a pure economic basis? Well, couldn't that be used for the poor? Well, there is a time to just sit down and feast and enjoy what
so
God has given us. So you
can give generously and also enjoy.
Right. The one doesn't negate the other.
Isn't it a disconnect to think that maybe giving to the poor is worship, and then maybe I should feel guilty about entertainment because it's about me, when we're supposed to do everything to God's glory?
Yes, and with thankfulness to God. So I'm thankful to God that we got to stay in that hotel.
Yeah. Exactly. And whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. Why did it not say, whether you pray or fast or whatever you do all to the glory of God? Isn't it interesting that it would choose something that not only do we need physically, but the eating and drinking in that context usually is thought of as just sitting down and having a good meal and enjoying it.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
What verse in Corinthians?
What's that?
What verse in Corinthians?
10:31.
1 Corinthians 10:31.